So, day 6, starting on day 6 today. Hopefully, my internet doesn't have issues like it did yesterday. Well, last stream. Anyway, on to Yasad. So, fairly simple start, naturally. Just already set this up, so. Okay, so you're at 5 on everything except for repression. You could use some instinct. Let's give you insight. Let's give you attachment. Let's give you insight. Still only 4 pips. Oh, no, it's 5 now, okay. So that means my days are pretty much going to be the same length. Okay, attachment, insight, instinct, attachment, right. Done. As expected, not really a challenge. Attachment, insight, instinct, insight. Insight, attachment, insight, instinct. Insight, attachment, insight. Insight, attachment. Once you're above 100 attachment, it'll start working on your health. Again. Instinct, insight, insight. Attachment. Actually, no, I think I'll start working on your repression next. Let's upgrade your insight. Instinct. Attachment. Insight. Insight, instinct, or attachment. Attachment. Insight or instinct? Insight. Okay. Attachment. Insight. Okay. Just another day. You're gonna have a very high attachment by the time I'm done with you. Okay. Yeah, at the moment the days are like 9 minutes tops. Other than the setup phase, which is quite a bit longer. Okay, let's end here. Your temperance is almost hit 100. Your instinct went down. Okay. Your SP went up, so did yours, naturally. None of your stats went up. Your fortitude went up to 71. Your fortitude and your SP went up to 68, and yours went up to 49. Good start. Oh, new one. Life is only granted those who hold no fear of death. Go for it. The energy output of our facility is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. The High Echelon is watching you. Our founder, A, is among them. What do you know about A? A, he is a visionary. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had approached before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you will be able to make your dreams come true. Myself? Well, of course I highly admire him. But to be fair, he is the one who created me. He is also an enigmatic person. I imagine there are few who can truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely? Again, half lies, half truth. She likes doing that in the early game, giving you neat little half-truths. Anyway, employee. There we go. What can you wear? Well, let's give you Crimson Scar. Also, Solemn Lament, I guess. Actually, wait, no. Black damage is best for you at the moment, so Black Swan. Okay. Begin management. Okay. Let's figure out what your deal is. That went okay. Okay. I don't have any Fortitude level 1 employees. It's nice to know, though. Okay. Okay. Let's have him do repression work with you really quick then. Okay. So, can't perform attachment work. Okay. Simple enough. That is not the person I want you performing repression work on, though. So let's have you perform repression work on him 3 times. You perform instinct with the Pode. In the meantime, you do attachment work with him. You do insight work. You also do insight work. Repression work again. Attachment work with you. Insight work with you. Instinct work with you. Insight work with you. Attachment work with you. This will be your last repression work. Insight, attachment, instinct, insight. Yep, that's pretty negative now. So what's your second favorite work? Instinct. Okay. Convenient enough. Excuse me. Well, now I've got you on insight, you on insight, you on instinct, you on instinct. Keeps improving your justice, though. Attachment, insight, insight, instinct, instinct, attachment, insight, insight, crumbling armor. Oh, pale damage sword. It's actually really neat. Nice. What's your story? I'll figure it out later. Okay, insight, instinct, attachment, insight, instinct. Insight, attachment, insight, instinct, instinct, insight, attachment, insight, instinct. Insight, instinct, attachment. What? You escaped. Okay. That's pretty rare. But we're safe now. Okay. Insight, attachment, insight, instinct, instinct. Okay. Can make one of your things now. Insight, attachment, insight, instinct, instinct, insight, Actually, yeah, let's do insight after all. And you can do attachment work on him. Insight. Instinct. You can do insight on that guy again. You can do attachment over here. You can do instinct. You can do insight. You can do instinct. Insight. Attachment. Almost there. Instinct. Insight. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Okay. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Insight. Instinct. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Insight. Instinct. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Got one for you. Insight. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Instinct. Okay, that should be our last one. Oh, hey, you're breaching again. Okay, we are good. You got both of your pale weapons. Okay. No promotions again, but you managed to get to 90s on HP. And you hit Temperance level 5. You hit Insight level 4. Why did your Justice... Oh, because it's not helping you anymore. Okay. Simple enough. Okay. So, don't want any of these. Many hands float in the bath. Hands of the people I once loved. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if one of your subordinates, who is harvesting energy from an abnormality to meet the quota, shall face certain death doing so? This is a very basic question, so I'm certain you know the right answer. Continue producing that energy. That is not the perfect answer I was expecting. The truest answer would be to harvest enough energy before such a situation could arise. Lobotomy Corporation is an industry giant, and its mission to produce energy is our top priority. You do seem to listen to my words. I expect you to manage your subordinates with that attitude. As always, cheery music. What the heck is that noise? Not really anything I can do about it right now, but let's double check. If I mute the game, does that noise still happen? No, it does not. Okay. So then, employee number 4. Guess what, employee number 4? I got a nice weapon for you just now. Pale damage. Anything else special about it? Nope, just pale damage. Actually, how good is his equipment? Oh, his equipment's 10th class. It's pretty good 10th class, though. Not good enough. Pretty good. Anyway, let's have you wear one of the ecstasies. Begin management by figuring out what to do with you. Actually, wait. Okay, so that just comes from working with that enough times. Actually, let's see. Can you do attachment work? Or are you stuck permanently without it? You are stuck permanently without it. That is good to know. So you will not be one of my attachment work people. That's fine. Let's have you work insight with him, and you'll work instinct with him. Instinct with him. You're up pretty high as far as attachment goes. Let's get you to 100 though. And you can start working on repression again. You can work instinct. So, what's your deal, yo? You're okay with insight, but not great. Instinct, but not great with it. Okay. Okay. So at the lowest rank, it kills people. Okay. Instinct. Insight. Repression. Attachment. My clerks can almost kill you, dude. Okay. So. Okay. So, literally harmless at the moment is what I'm hearing. Good to know, I guess. Attachment. Instinct. Insight or repression? Repression it is. Oh, it likes attachment. Nice. Insight. Instinct. Attachment. Attachment. Repression. Instinct. Yeah. Attachment. Attachment. Insight. Instinct. Okay. You don't like repression. No good. Well, actually, Scorch Gull is probably an okay repression trainer. Okay. Repression. Instinct. Attachment. Instinct. Repression. Attachment. insight, instinct, repression, instinct, attachment, attachment, repression, insight, instinct, attachment, instinct, attachment, repression, insight, attachment, instinct, repression, attachment, instinct, insight, attachment, repression, instinct, okay, attachment, insight, attachment, instinct, repression, instinct. Attachment, repression, insight, instinct, attachment. Instinct, okay. So then attachment, insight, instinct, repression, attachment, instinct. You're looking good. Repression, instinct, attachment, insight, attachment. Instinct, nah, let's do repression as usual. Attachment, instinct, insight, attachment. Repression, attachment, instinct. Oh. Retry the day. Don't want binary to die after all. Not this early on, and not to a Zane class. Okay. So once again, instinct, insight, attachment, repression, instinct, attachment. Repression, instinct, insight, attachment, instinct, repression. Okay. Attachment, insight, instinct, repression, instinct, attachment. Okay, instinct, attachment, insight, attachment. Let's improve your insight a bit. Not worry about your repression as much. Insight, instinct, attachment, insight, attachment. We'll have you training with Scorch Girl when we want to train ear repression again. Instinct, insight, attachment, instinct, insight, attachment, instinct, insight, attachment. Insight, instinct, attachment, insight, attachment, instinct, attachment, instinct, insight. attachment, attachment, instinct, insight, insight, instinct, attachment. Insight, instinct, attachment, insight, attachment, instinct, instinct, attachment, attachment, insight, insight. Looking good so far. Instinct, attachment, instinct, insight, insight, attachment, instinct, attachment, insight, instinct. Okay, attachment, instinct, insight, insight, attachment, instinct. Instinct, insight, insight, attachment, attachment. Instinct, instinct, insight, attachment, insight, attachment, instinct, insight, instinct, attachment, insight, instinct, insight, attachment, instinct, attachment, and last instinct. Should be anyway. Now I am completely done. Yet again. Okay. Promoted 2. Yay, you hit 100 in temperance. You hit 82 in SP. Nice. You hit 85 in fortitude. 80 and 87, nice. Your justice went down though. You hit 79 and also 78. Nice. You hit 81. That went well. Okay. Portrait of Another World's nice. Manager, among these three letters of the alphabet, A, B, or C, which would you select? I'll pick A. Why not B? C sounds nice. So you've picked one. Good. Now please listen carefully. All right, the letter C. Not a bad choice. Persons who select C believe that the process is more important than the outcome. Therefore, they are good at planning ahead and enjoy change. They will be able to gain insight and attain inner growth without being confined by rules. This is a new pastime among the employees. I find it rather uninteresting. There is no scientific basis behind the observations, but it's admittedly a little fun to waste time with these tests. You know, maybe I could imagine whether I would have been this kind of person if I were human. Is it too odd for me to think about that? Yes. Okay. Last tire. You can use lamp. Okay. Begin day. Just another regular day. First things first. You get attached to that. You get instinct for that. Your health is up pretty high at this point. So let's work on binaries. Get his last stat up to 5. And let's improve your inside of it. Repression. Insight. Instinct. Right, you're working with this guy now. Attachment. Okay. Why did that trigger the first trumpet? Oh well. Scorch Girl's easy enough. You're kind of doomed, huh? Okay. Anyway, back to this. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Insight. Why don't we have you work out an attachment a bit? Get your attachment up to 4. Insight. Insight. Instinct. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Insight. Insight. Instinct. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Insight. Insight. Instinct. Attachment. Yeah, as I thought, you can either have the dog's hat or that one, not both. Okay. So then instinct, insight, attachment, insight, attachment, instinct. Insight, attachment, instinct, insight, okay, attachment, insight, attachment, instinct, instinct, insight, insight, attachment, attachment, instinct, insight, instinct, insight, attachment, attachment, instinct, insight, instinct, insight, attachment, instinct, insight, attachment, instinct, attachment, instinct, insight, insight, attachment, instinct, instinct, insight, insight, attachment, attachment, instinct, insight, instinct, last insight here. Done 17 interactions with you, so I'm feeling good. Okay. Yes. Fortitude hit 90. Last stat to hit 5. 4. Your justice keeps going down. Manager, is there something wrong? Ah, I see. Will you wait just a moment? If you cannot bear to look, you should close your eyes. There, I fixed it. There was a system error. How strange. It shouldn't have been so easily compromised. It is a technology originally developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. It's not that impressive of a technology, really. The human brain is fragile. Seeing such a cruel and shocking sight may unintentionally lead to a momentary shutdown of the brain's function. If a manager like you were to suffer such a reaction, it would be very troublesome for me. So I installed the cognition filter in your display. While the cognition filter functions, dead employees will look like cute dolls splattered with red paint. Abnormalities, even those who have ravaged your mental state just by being in your sight, will be reduced to adorable toys on the screen of your office. Trust me, before the cognition filter was installed, many a manager lost their sanity on that seat. I cannot allow you to join them. Given that the managers would apparently A over and over again, does that mean I've lost my sanity many times? Probably. Okay. Saving up the points. Okay, beginning management. Oh wait, no. Not beginning management. Not yet, anyways. First, I've got to change out Xeno's weaponry because he hit level 5 finally. Okay, Xeno. You're being bumped up to Aleph class. Don't have the required justice for that, but I can equip you with adoration. Well, almost equip you with adoration. Adoration and Gold Rush, I guess, is what you've got for the moment. Okay. Begin. Okay. You can go up to 5. You can start working on your repression training. You can get attached to him. You can get insight into him. You can get instinct. You can get instinct into him. Attachment. Repression. Insight. Attachment. Instinct. Easy. Attachment. Repression. Let's do instinct with you. You can start working on your insight. Repression. Attachment. Attachment. Insight. Insight. Repression. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Insight. Repression. Insight. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Insight. Repression. insight, attachment, attachment, insight, instinct, repression, attachment, insight, attachment, insight, repression, instinct, attachment, insight, attachment. Getting there. Insight, repression, attachment, insight, attachment, instinct, insight, attachment, repression, instinct, attachment, insight, instinct, attachment, repression, instinct, insight, attachment, attachment, repression, insight, instinct, attachment, attachment. Okay, I think I'm done for now with day 10. Let's see. Yay, you hit level 4. I was hoping for that. You hit level 5 finally. Nice. Your prudence at level 5. Nice. Your fortitude went down. Temperance went up. Oh, 2 more. Over time, her unbearable sorrow grew into a mournful obsession covered in countless lengthy hairs. Is anyone there? Can you read me? I repeat, is anyone there? You can call me B. I am an insider, someone who knows a lot about the company. Please understand that I cannot reveal my identity. I'm going to tell you 3 truths that the company wishes to keep hidden over the following days. Tell me, please, why do you think you were hired by the company? Should I rephrase that? Let me ask you like this then. Are you satisfied with your job here? Yeah, it's pretty fun. Is that so? Well, I can't judge whether or not you're telling the truth. You're the manager, but you don't actually know anything about the company, do you? Would you say I'm wrong? Each time we speak, we will need to be as brief as possible. I'm ending the call here. Contacting someone for a long period of time is dangerous. Let's do training, team. Do you want to expand into the training department and get going with management? I'm sure it'll be very useful, manager. Yep. You're a pretty neat person, Hod, so... Okay. Hire Brown and hire Nicole. Can I equip you with a different weapon? It's more fitting. Yeah. I can equip you with pink, black, pale white. You should switch to red. Okay, and newbies down here. What are you getting? You can use Black Swan. And you can use Sharpened Tears and Moonlight, I guess. Now then, Georgia. Okay, yeah, you still have it. Begin management. You are completely new. Oh wait, no. I didn't get those 2 employees' uniforms or weapons. Or I did get that one uniform, but not the first one. Okay, Brown, you need a uniform. Let's have you use Excuse. Oh, I guess I don't have Excuse's weapon anymore. Okay. Then you've got Moonlight. Neat. So then, let's look at you. What's your thing? It's best to simply let her stay attached to the wall. Okay. So, let's see. You've got a bunch of guidelines. Okay. Pointless. Don't do attachment. Got it. Normal is bad. Got it. Oh, only white damage? You're fine then. Okay. Wall gazer, huh? You like attachment, and you're okay with instinct. Back to repression for you. Some now. And your instinct. You also need to improve your instinct some. You can be repressed. You can be attached. So, wall gazer. Improve your instinct. Repression. Attachment. Not even worried. Okay. HE class white crossbow. Lady facing the wall. Simple enough. And your favorite is instinct. But after that, repression's not bad with you either. Okay. Repression. Attachment. Instinct. All right, noon. Completely forgot about noon. Oh well. Okay, anyway. Insight. Attachment. Attachment. Repression. Instinct. And it just goes down every time I do repression, no matter what. That means that this next day, I'm going to take off all your equipment and just kill you. Get rid of the liability now. Okay. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Repression. Attachment. Attachment. Insight. Instinct. Attachment. Repression. Insight. Attachment. Instinct. Instinct. Attachment. Insight. Repression. Attachment. Instinct. Repression. No, insight. Repression. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Insight. Instinct. Attachment. Repression. Insight. Attachment. Instinct. Repression. Attachment. Instinct. Insight. Instinct. Repression. Attachment. Insight. Attachment. Instinct. So many instinct trainers this time. repression, insight, instinct, attachment, instinct, insight, repression, attachment, instinct, attachment, insight, attachment, repression, instinct, attachment, insight, repression, no, attachment, repression for you. Okay. Now we've got you done too. The lady facing the wall. Okay. Day 11 done. Now you've got everything above 100 there, which is nice. You hit Temperance level 5, which is nice. Your HP went up 1, and that's enough to get you there? No, it isn't. Yeah, good to go. You're new. You pressed it numerous times and still you have and you want to know about it? Yes. You have the liberty to disregard whatever they might say. However, please be kind to them. This is the burden we must bear if we want to advance the department, so to speak. I have never had any serious discussion with them. They seem uncomfortable conversing with me, most likely due to the fact that I'm a superior being. Need to get into the right voice. Even if they are secretly jealous of my superiority, there's nothing they can do to change that. After all, I am the most advanced AI in this company. And who's to say that isn't a lie like all the other stuff you said? I mean, they seem pretty capable of displaying emotion, and you're all AI based off of dead people, so... Anyway. Let's go Weatherby there. Donna here. Weatherby, you get George's Hornet stuff. Black, white, red. You can also... No, not George. You can also use Hornet. Begin management. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Interesting. Okay. My game just crashed. Given that this is the first time that's ever happened, I'm going to assume that's related to whatever I just did. Okay. So, that's a really irritating noise. Okay. So, if it's Zay in class, it should be in here. Except it's not. Okay. So, it literally just screws things up. Okay, I don't want an abnormality that just takes up space. So, memory repository time. Jose, you get George's equipment. And then River can also have George's equipment. And we'll give you Moonlight. Okay. Now we can start this day by immediately killing Georgia. Thank you. Goodbye. Okay. Repression, attachment, instinct, repression, instinct, attachment, insight, attachment, instinct, repression, attachment. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Okay. Instinct. Repression. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Instinct, repression, instinct, attachment, instinct, attachment, oh, it's not going to like that. Attachment, instinct. Oh, it's Red Noon. Clowns again. Cool. So then, come on, trigger the clowns. Oh, nice, you're up here. Best place. Okay. Now we're good to go. Okay, instinct, attachment, repression, attachment, instinct, attachment, instinct, attachment, instinct, instinct, attachment, instinct, attachment, instinct, attachment, instinct, instinct, repression, instinct, attachment, attachment, okay, instinct, repression, instinct, attachment, instinct, attachment. Repression, instinct, instinct, attachment, attachment, instinct, instinct. No, it's this one. Who I want to go work with that. Instinct, attachment, attachment. Instinct, instinct, repression, attachment, instinct, attachment. Okay, looking good. Yeah. Okay. You're up to 95, but not 100 this time. Your HP went up, but your prudence went down. Your temperance went up to 5. Okay. Good start. Re-extract. Oh, a new one. That's not a flower. Order all the employees nearby to evacuate immediately. Okay. What do you think of the Sephiroth? Don't. Oh wait, yeah, I've already seen this one. Okay. Do you want to expand the training team and get going with management? I'm sure it'll be very useful, manager. Yes, I do. Okay. No. No. Higher. So I've got white and I've got black. No, I've got white and red, which means black's what's left. Let's do black swan. And ecstasy. Okay, day 12. Okay, let's see what you are. You look like an instinct one. Nice. Okay. When the work result was bad, it lowered. When it took less than 40 seconds to complete, the counter lowered. Okay. And let's see what you do first. Let's have this. Okay, 500 red damage. So let's call in someone with Hornet. You're going to be pretty dead here in just a second. It's going to be one of those, isn't it? Okay. Unable to detect the abnormality when it escapes. You like insight. Let's use you to improve his insight then. And you can train your repression on this lady. Okay. Don't like repression. Where are you now? Right there. Insight. So, meat lantern, huh? Let's start working on these other people while I'm here. Okay. Instinct. Insight. I'm just gonna get this one up as high as I can, as fast as I can. That way I don't have to interact with it again, because something that escapes, it has the potential to kill so easily. It's not something I want to really deal with. Ah, it's in that hallway, okay. This reminds me of the Scarecrow. That it's actually super easy to deal with, but that doesn't mean I want to deal with it. Okay, meat lantern's there, so we're all safe. Okay, you go there, and you go there. This guy, Meat Lantern's pretty easy to deal with, but it's at the mildly irritating level. Okay. Hi. That hurt a lot, but it didn't kill him. And Purple Noon. Which means you guys get to back out here. Okay. Yeah, let's just get rid of our last employees. Okay. There we go. All my employees gone. Okay, it says I'm still alive, so. There we go. Okay. Next Meat Lantern attempt. Oh, nice, it's right there. Last time. No. Not the meat lantern this time. Because I'm going to be parking everybody in hallways. It should actually be you. Okay. So right there. No. Right there. You guys go right there. And you guys go right here. Cool. Now I can go back to doing meat lantern. Thank you for your last piece of equipment, meat lantern. Now I can go back to actually doing stuff. Instinct. Attachment. Repression. Instinct. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Instinct. Attachment. Repression. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Insight. Word. Yeah, no, let's just go instinct. Attachment. Repression. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. 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 Attachment. Repression. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Instinct. Okay. Attachment. Repression. Instinct. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Instinct. Okay. Getting there. Your health went up a tiny bit, but not much. Your oppression went up to 4. Your temperance went up to 4. Your temperance went up to 4. Your insight went up to 4. And your fortitude went up to 4. Okay. Next day. Bearing the hope to return to dust, as you'll go back to the grave with all that desires to live. The first truth I will tell you is, do not trust the AI at your side. In this day and age, most AI possess an intellect at least 10 regular people combined. Some can even imitate human emotions with ease. However, they can do things you are not aware of yet. For example, some AI can lie. Or rather, to be more precise, they can withhold information. If the controller of an AI has given the order to not share specific information, it has no obligation to tell the truth to anyone other than that controller. Some advanced AI may exploit such an order to tell lies, reinterpreting the meaning of the command. I've programmed an AI before. Well, participated in the programming to be exact. That's how I know for a fact that an AI will not necessarily tell the truth. In case you doubt what I'm saying, I'll send you a program from your monitor that I developed myself. This key will function like Pinocchio. The nose will lengthen, the color red means untruth. This is a test version, so it can only be used once. Honestly, I'm not sure what Hokuma's goal is here, but Hokuma's confusing at the best of times, so. Okay. Employee number 4 here. Black, white, red, which means pale. Begin management. Okay. You're new. Let's see what your thing is. Deeply impressed by the lavender that suffuses the containment unit. You're WoW class, aren't you? You are. Okay. So I don't want a good work result. Okay. Simple enough. Freshening the sun gushes out of river. Oh, so you want exactly medium. Okay, it's easy enough. So then, instinct, repression, attachment, instinct, Insight. Instinct. Okay. All rune A. And you've got a counter of 1. Okay. You all get to move down here. Because that guy's about to escape. Oh, it teleports. Okay. Neat enough. So, what do you like? Okay, if it teleports, then there's no meaning in having my guys wait there. Last time. Okay. No. You're pretty easy to make escape, aren't you? It's a rather nice white weapon, though. Mm-hmm. You're pointless. Okay. It's good to go. instinct, insight, okay, doubt's done. You can do instinct. You can do attachment. You can do that. You can do it. Those two. You can do attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Repression. Attachment. Attachment. Wow, did they literally all pop up in the same spot? That was nice of them. Repression, attachment, insight, attachment, attachment, instinct, okay, you're about to go again. Mm-hmm. Okay. Looking good so far? Okay. Repression, insight, attachment, instinct, attachment. Ah. I'm gonna have to switch to your worst, aren't I? Which would be repression. Instinct. Repression. Instinct. Attachment. 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 Insight. Okay, so never mind. At the moment, you don't like anything I do. Okay, good to know. Actually, let's see. Okay, no, it's actually a really bad repression trainer, too. I'm literally supposed to do attachment, and that's it. Okay. Insight. Repression. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Nice. Got it for once. Instinct. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Repression. Attachment. Insight. And then attachment. Got you up to 40. Nice. Okay, attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Insight. Insight. attachment, instinct, attachment. Okay, all your armor is done. Next up is your weapons. Let's have you work on it this time. Repression, attachment, insight, okay. Attachment. Attachment. Insight. Insight. Instinct. Attachment, instinct, attachment, insight, insight, attachment, insight, instinct, 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 attachment, insight, sight, attachment, instinct, attachment, attachment, instinct, insight, insight, attachment, instinct, attachment, insight, instinct, insight, attachment, instinct, attachment, instinct, attachment. Got one weapon from you. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can just sit here and do you a few more times now. Okay, now this one. Okay. Brings us almost up to what we need. Okay. Great. Okay. Well, there is a reason as Okay. Now let's work on your insight. So a bunch of escape in one turn people, huh? Okay. Last time for this person to be interacting with you. Unless it goes really, really horribly. That went as expected. 3 promotions this time, huh? You got above 100 with each of those? Okay. 95, 87. 93, 95, 83. Up to 5 on everything. Okay. Looking good. Dang, your SP maxed out. Nice. Well, not maxed out, but still really high. That's what I was starting to look for, was something I could do that with. And I get a bunch of white ranged weapons, so I'm fairly happy. You must be happy, it's pretty good. How was your day? During mine, I happened to notice that a certain employee filled their water bottle with beer proceeded drink. Everyone laughed at the way I moved sluggishly. Excuse me, manager. Your facial expression is hard to read today. If you need to say something, please, if you need to say something to me, please do so. Are you going to sabotage the company? I am an artificial intelligence created by and for the company. Every conversation between us is recorded and monitored. And now you're asking me such a ridiculous question, whether I'm going to act against the company. Let me give you an answer. I only exist as part of the system. Such a plot does not exist, nor will it ever be written. Even if it were, it would not succeed. Liar! Okay. So, how are things looking up here? So let's give my control team morale of stuff. First things first, you're white, so... Oh, you don't have the required prudence. But you do. Oh, but you don't have the required temperance. Okay. So, give you adoration. Actually, let's have you use Sound of a Star. And you can use Gold Brush. Binary's got pill, you've got black. Okay. Looking good so far. Last hire. And what do you know? I just got a bunch of new equipment for you. Faint aroma. Okay. Begin. Both of you hit 100. Nice. Fortunately, that means I can't use you for this person anymore, but I can still use you for that. Hi. Let's improve your instinct a bit. And you two still need to work on your attachment some. Wait. Acacia? Oh. That's rare. To lose someone... I'm gonna be glad when I have some things I can train with that aren't that. Okay, so Acacia over here, you over here, you there, you here, you two insight, you attachment with one of the new guys. Let's actually have you do attachment with the newest person. And you instinct with him. Okay. Insight. Insight. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Instinct. Attachment. Okay. Attachment. Insight. Insight. Attachment. Attachment. Instinct. Instinct. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. Attachment. Insight. Insight. Attachment. Attachment. Temperance. Temperance. Insight. Insight. Instinct. Okay. Good to go. Instinct. Attachment. Wait, what? Why is your temperance so low? That is really odd. Oh, he must have been hit by that. Okay. Okay, attachment U. Instinct U. Attachment U. Attachment U. Insight U. Really loud. Instinct U. Attachment U. Attachment U. Instinct U. Insight U. Insight U. Attachment U. Attachment U. Instinct U. Insight U. Attachment U. Attachment U. Insight U. Instinct U. Attachment U. Attachment U. Instinct U. Insight U. Insight U. Attachment U. Instinct U. Attachment U. Attachment U. Attachment U. Instinct U. Insight U. Insight U. Attachment U. Okay, how are you looking? So one more round. Instinct U. Insight. Insight. Attachment. Instinct. Attachment. 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 This should bring you up to 100. Cool. We are good. Nice. You hit 100 in that. All that's left is your SP. Okay. And you hit 5 in temperance. I don't think I've ever actually used Bald as awesome. So let's get their stuff. Did you hear the news, Manager? They said a rodent found its way into the appliance room, one of our facility's restricted areas. This could become a serious issue. Removing the rodent itself should not be much of a problem. However, its feces and the cables that they have knobbed may damage the system. This is one of the reasons why we emphasize security so much. You would do best to remember that. I will personally deal with the rodent this time, but if you happen to find any rodents, manager, please notify me immediately. Do you want to expand the training department and get going with management? I'm sure it'll be very useful. Angela. Informing me that the guy who helped me out had been caught. I'm up to 76 LOB, huh? How much does it cost to increase a stat? 13 points for max and 39 points for justice. Okay. Begin management. You're at 100 on that now. Let's hope you can survive one round with that. Anyway. Attachment or insight. Let's do attachment because you're not very high on that. You need to improve yours. Okay. So, all of those guys are looking good. Actually, wait, I've got an idea. She's in a dangerous spot to work with that. Make it to where she's in pretty much no danger. Okay. Wow, class, Katya. What's the best I've got for that? Hypocrisy, actually. Okay. Everything here does sanity damage, so you can wear hypocrisy too. Okay. Attachment. Attachment. Insight. Insight. Attachment. Instinct. Repress. No, let's do insight. Instinct. Okay. Attachment. Insight. 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 instinct, attachment, instinct. Okay. We are good. Instinct, attachment, insight, 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 attachment. Instinct, attachment, insight, instinct, insight, insight. Attachment, instinct. Okay, where all there? So I've got those there. Got those. Good. Fast as expected. Instinct, instinct, attachment, insight, 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 attachment. Attachment, insight, insight, attachment, insight, instinct, instinct, insight, attachment, insight, insight, attachment, instinct, attachment, instinct, insight, attachment, insight, insight, attachment, instinct, insight. Thought so, you escaped. Not you, you're white. And you're white too. Okay. You're red though. And you're ready too. Okay. All suppressed. Okay. Insight, attachment, instinct, attachment, insight, insight. Okay. Good start. Instinct. Insight. Attachment. Instinct. Insight. Insight. Attachment. Quite as much as desired, but as desired. Okay. It is time to talk about the second truth. How much do you know about the company? I've met many a manager in my time. I've seen how the company exploited them. Did they tell you that you're special? Pulling the wool over your eyes, filling your ears with lies, saying that you're remarkable and resourceful and that's why you were hired? Don't trust the company. It is a company that everyone harvesting energy is only half the business of this place. Of course, every wing is more than they appear to be. However, this company runs much deeper than one might expect. There was a time when everyone worked hard for the same goal, but we lost integrity along the way, and things went downhill from there. What the company gives you is definitely not a gift. You are not hired because you are a remarkable person. You sure you want to expand safety before the day starts? Yes, I am. Okay. 2 newbies put in here. Neville and Gregory, huh? You can be Lamp Man. And you can be a crossbow person. Because that crossbow's strong. Anyway, I think this is a good place to stop for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. It was fairly long. And I will see you guys next time for the next week of Lobotomy Corporation, the safety team week. Not that I haven't already finished all the necessary things for the safety team, though, so. See you then.